What up? This is Justin, and I have returned. Really want to talk about a lot of different things. We're gonna have a couple videos up. A little preview is I'm gonna be talking about Modern Warfare 3. This video. Now, when getting into Call of Duty games in general, it's very important to recap what has happened in the previous game and compare and contrast to the latest iteration of the game. Now, for all of you out there who don't know, the few of you who don't, Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 are created by two different companies. There was a split between the main COD company some time ago, and therefore Infinity Ward and Triarch have split off. Two different companies. You have some people from, that one big family in different homes. Some people are with mom, some people with dad. Alright. So therefore, that's the reason why we have so many games coming out so quickly. Is because of that split. Seems like, just yesterday, and it was really kind of like just yesterday, Black Ops came out. So us getting Modern Warfare 3 to some people is like, whoa, but we just got Black Ops. And to be honest, the market is really flooded now. I mean, it's really flooded with modern shooters. I mean, you got the new Battlefield game that to me looks head and shoulders better than both MW3 and Black Ops. Just because of, number one, the new graphic engine on that game is it's magnifique. And it doesn't look like the same old. It looks like an actual infantry based tactical shooter. So it looks very, very much more realistic. It's much more getting down to the realism and the drama of just being with a small band of soldiers in an abandoned city, And plus, the Battlefield games are really good at being very broad across the map, whether it be single player or multiplayer. They just do really, really, really big opuses, very ambitious. But think about Modern Warfare 3. The MW series, to me, lost its luster with Modern Warfare 1. Like, I love Modern Warfare 2. I had a clan, we were awesome, and it was a really good game, but it was easy, not to take away anything from, MW2. It was a little bit more on the easy side. World at War, which I have not spent as much time with as I did with MW2, but World at War was a bit more challenging, just a bit more challenging. Now, I liked MW2, but not a lot changed between MW2 and Black Ops. Now, some things that did change was a greater degree of player customization. You had incentives such as I forgot what they called them. Drawing a blank, but let's just call them incentives. During battle, get a certain amount of points or kills or whatever. I give you a certain amount of credits, things like that. Basically missions. So you were doing kind of like mini missions within the actual multiplayer scope and getting credits and money while still playing. It was kind of like betting. You put up some, you might get some back. Now that aspect wasn't as big as I know that the developers wanted it to be, but it added a nice little change to it. But I mean, it wasn't anything different from leveling up, really. And then you had the logo customization. You had things like that. Uh, Gameplay standpoint, though, it was pretty much the same fare. Of course, the guns were a bit more fine tuned. I think that Black Ops is way more weapon focused, whereas um, MW2 was much more skill focused. I truly believe that. Um, because in MW2, all weapons across the board pretty much did the same thing. It was how you use them. In Black Ops, you want that more powerful weapon because it'll get you further. Things like that, and adding a dive aspect. But so a lot of people looking back and saying, okay, so what's going to be different with MW2? It's just going to be more of the same. It's just going to be rehashed. And honestly, all Modern Warfare games look the same. All COD trailers look the same. Ever since we have slowly progressed from the WW2 aspect gameplay to the modern aspect gameplay, it's been the same across the board. Dramatic music, pulling back the camera, looking at broad scope of a city, and everything is kind of exploding. But the thing with MW2 is that now they're doing the whole World War III thing, which nobody's ever really tackled a World War III. You had what with front lines, it was America being under attack, things like that. But of course, Killzone and Halo have their own takes on the next World War, although they really don't, speak of it in such terms. But this is actually tackling the WW3. Now, I am curious to see how the campaign plays out. But usually COD multiplayer lacks longevity. Campaign wise, it's gonna be more of the same. Slow motion parts, surviving things that no one should be able to survive. It's gonna be some point you're gonna probably be dangling from a helicopter, thrown into a building. The building's gonna explode while you're inside of it. You're gonna find a grenade, throw the grenade at the bad guy. Then use the blast from the grenade to be shot outside the window, fall inside of a Jeep, and then run into a motorcycle, jump onto the motorcycle, and then dive into the ocean as the world explodes. So it's gonna be like that type of same cinematic cynicism that we're used to. But I mean, I don't know, it gets old after a while, but you still kind of are, you enjoy it, I guess. But as far as like multiplayer goes, they really, Infinity Ward really has to step up. I mean, they have to like really be, if not as good, but better than Black Ops. Because the thing is that since the market is so flooded now, and since there are two CODs really coming out every other year, and like one COD a year, they really have to be different. They really have to stand out in the way that Treyarch did with Black Ops. And it's kind of fun being a gamer during this time, because we're in the middle of these two companies kind of going back and forth, kind of trading blows. So it's crazy. It's crazy seeing them one up each other and seeing them top each other. I mean, can you imagine two different companies did like God of War, or two different companies did Halo? Like, and with both, companies putting as much tender love and care in the next title as they did the last. I mean, that'd be crazy with the quality levels. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. Not too excited about the game, I'm really getting sick of warfare shooters. Oh, and no zombies. Zombies are not going to be in the game. I highly doubt it. Zombies are a Treyarch thing. They were in World at War. They were in Black Ops. Zombies did not appear in Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2. So I doubt that they will appear in Modern Warfare 3. And which is the thing. Infinity Ward needs to find their niche. They need to find something that's going to move and make sales. Because for a lot of people, zombies was a selling point for Black Ops. So Infinity Ward needs to find something that Treyarch does not have and kind of spread that without, because Treyarch has been just killing with their zombie series. I mean, the new Escalation map pack was, it looked amazing. It plays amazing. So, they're going to really have to find what they can to be able to compete. But yeah, so this is Justin. Leave comments below and keep thinking.